Innovation in education has been the key pillar of Grenoble Ecole de Management's development to this day. Starting with its creation in 1984, the school has written a story of perseverance, boldness, and desire. 3 examples to illustrate the different teaching methods that encourage our students to thrive. The Moocs, massive open online courses. The live business cases offered by the Grenoble Graduate School of Business and the International School at Grenoble Ecole de Management. And finally, the serious games, which combine play and study to encourage learning. Here is the story of 3 unique approaches and 3 innovative projects. We are in the room of Jad, a Lebanese student working towards an MSc in Innovation, Strategy, and Entrepreneurship at Grenoble Ecole de Management. Several months ago, he imagined the creation of an online app called What's Next that would guide users in choosing their outings. The challenge? What steps to follow to launch his company? To find the answer to his question, he chose to partake, through our program, in a Mooc taught by Steve Blank, a renowned entrepreneur and associate professor at Stanford University.
How does your product get from your company to your customer?
As you see, I'm at my place. I can wake up at the hour I want and start at the hour I want. I can stop, I can repeat. As you saw, for example, I didn't understand a certain word. I saw in a discussion, which is the second point I'm going to talk about, it is the discussions. With each course, you have, as we saw, a lot of chapters. For each chapter, you have a discussion. With the discussion, people can ask questions or explain something, and you can share with other people. The time you put a question, you'll have an answer, if the course is famous like this one. And parallel to this MOOC, we have something called the Launchpad Center, which is the practical part of it, or the lab of this application. For example, now, it was funny, at the beginning, we had this one, another company, another name. We had a concept. You can see it with the red cross. Then we did our interview. Steve Blanks always advise you, when you have the course with him, each chapter you go outside your company and you start to ask people. So after some interviews, we unvalidated this hypothesis or this assumption we had before.
Each week at school, Jad and his team discuss and present the necessary changes to their project. The final goal? Finding the right business model.
So how distinct they are from the mass. So the beauty of the lean startup concept is do your customer development and your customer validation in advance of getting too much funding and in advance of building a very complicated product and value proposition.
Once you have an idea, you think that, okay, I will go out, I will start it, it will work. The MOOC told me, no, stop, Jad. You have to follow certain steps. So when I followed these steps, I am learning that they are really, really important. So it brings me a lot of good things, this MOOC.
Though not all projects can be carried out, Jad is hoping to launch his app next year after obtaining his diploma and certificate. The live business cases, another concrete example of our innovative teaching methods.
Student has to discover the complexity of a company, the complexity of decision making in a company as well. They have to discover the strategy of the company. For this reason, most of companies ask to the students to sign a non-disclosure attestation.
POMA, a Grenoble Ecole de Management partner company and the world leader in ski lifts, is looking to develop its business in Asia. These students have 7 months to study a project, develop a business model, and convince the company's executives.
Really big problem of traffic jams all over Asia, big problem of pollution, and so public health as well. And a problem of gas price, because the gas is increasing a lot and so people cannot afford that much.
How many people live in Singapore?
In the case of POMA, for instance, the
the team is really, they behave like external consultants, let's say external junior consultants. So the company uses what they are doing in order to be able to decide whether they are going to invest in some countries. So in this case, it's Singapore. And really the mission of the team is really to assess whether Singapore is a good market for POMA or not.
It's interesting on the one point for the company, it's interesting as well for us, because we have like a theoretical part with the classes, courses and everything, and we can apply all of this knowledge in a concrete experience and to develop a solution for a real company.
It's totally different with the case we can buy in different institution or organization, because when you buy a case, you know at the end what are the conclusions, because the case is established, it already has been written. But a live business case, there is live in live business case. So it's totally moved, it's changed a lot during the 7 months of the live business case. So they have to adjust, they have to adapt themselves to the company organization and to the company focus, dimension and expectation as well.
A final example of our original approach to teaching, serious games. Last January, Grenoble Ecole de Management organized the Geminno Week. The goal for these business school students? 1 week to overcome new challenges while using the game to learn. How will pasta be eaten in 2025? Over the next 20 years? How will we shop, or how will we learn? These and many other questions were posed to students, giving them the keys to understanding the many challenges faced by companies today.
Donc le principe c'est le suivant, on essaye de comprendre la situation de l'entreprise et ces dimensions, on les façonne sous la forme d'un Rubik's Cube. Ensuite, on va pouvoir manipuler le cube pour voir si on peut rapprocher des idées entre elles. Et à partir de ça, proposer des produits et services innovants.
Le mode de consommation, le type de la pâte, on a pris le conditionnement packaging, l'expérience recherchée, le mode de communication et la segmentation client. Et après, voilà, et chaque petite case représente une sous-dimension de chaque dimension en fait. On va le mixer avec d'autres combinaisons pour voir si on peut inventer la pâte de demain. Voilà, pour une innovation de rupture sur les pâtes panzani.
The last step. The students' ideas were presented in 30 seconds and then approved or rejected based on their relevance.
Ce qu'on se dit, c'est qu'il y a peut-être un marché sur les entreprises, les écoles qui font de la formation pratique. Et donc en fait, on se dit qu'il y avait peut-être avec un avatar personnalisé et des capteurs, donc un système de capteurs, on pouvait faire des gestes et donc faire des formations, par exemple sur de la formation dans le bâtiment, de la formation de sécurité, on peut avoir des gestes faits. Donc l'idée c'est d'avoir en fait une nouvelle plateforme avec des logiciels de formation manuelle. Très bien, merci. Au revoir.
Très intéressant.
Whether it's Jad, who dreams of launching his startup, or other students confronting the challenges of the marketplace and learning through serious games, all of our students are unique and looking to find a job, manage a department, or develop a company. Grenoble Ecole de Management is continuously searching for innovative educational tools. A search driven by the desire to help each student achieve their goals.